What is up, guys? Welcome back to this channel. So first off, I just want to apologize for the crappy aesthetic still. I'm working on it. I wanted to make a video because I feel like I haven't in a while, and I feel like it's because I like making 21 Pilots content, but at the same time they're not doing enough stuff. Like, there's not enough new stuff for me to make consistent content. So today I decided to do what I normally do with 21 Pilots and review something of theirs, but with a different band. And this band, I know you guys already know it because you clicked on this video obviously, but this band is a close second for me with 21 Pilots, and it's the 1975. So the 1975 I really like because of their music. I mean, I also like them lyrically, but their musicality is what really caught my attention with them. That's why this is a problem. Their newest album, it's called A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships, I think. It's not, I don't know. It's not my favorite album. And I don't know, I feel like part of it had to do with they decided to release like 5 or 6 singles, and they were all like the bops of the album. So whenever the album released, I was excited for more bops, and then they end up being like these really artsy fartsy like pieces. So I listened to the album when it first came out, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of like skipped through it a little bit. So that's why I'm making this video. So I'm gonna sit down and listen to the album on film and actually talk about it as I listen to it, because I'm gonna listen on my AirPods because, yeah, I'm that bitch. Kind of talk about what I think is going on and what I feel about the song. I mean, you guys know I'm not like some music critic. This is just an average fan's opinion of the album. So let's just dive into it. All right, she's connected. So we're just gonna go in order. Right now, it's the intro song. So if you guys know nothing about the 1975, they always have an intro song called the 1975, and it's essentially the same thing, just a different variation. And then this one just makes me mad because it's not bad, but it's a piano-y, like, I don't know, it's definitely recorded all at once. And it's really bassy, and I love that bass. It's just so harsh. Like, I just don't like how there's nothing in between. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna like that one live. I don't think it's gonna be a good hype song for the rest of the show. So the next song, Give Yourself a Try. That was their first, this is so hard to do, sorry, because I'm listening to it while I'm talking. But basically, this was their first single, and I'm pretty sure everyone was just like, what the fuck? Because Maddie came out with red hair in the music video. It's a very in-your-face song, which, by the way, the reason I'm not showing any of these songs is just because I don't want to get any copyright strikes, because I am very close to 1,000 subscribers. So please hit the subscribe button if you want to see me get to 1,000 and maybe get monetized here shortly. Just letting you guys know that's why I'm not playing them, but I'll link everything down below if you want to check these songs out. This is a very guitar heavy song, and it's just very repetitive, which was kind of, I don't know, like I said, I'm there for the 1975 for the musicality, and that just kind of gave me a little disappointment. Okay, so the next song, Two Time. Okay, so it's officially called Two Time. I don't know, they were probably just trying to be weird. But yeah, this is definitely the most pop-ish sounding. Like, I could see this one being on the radio. I think I have seen heard it on the radio. It's kind of my equivalent to like The Sound, if we're talking about like their old album. So it's like Chocolate, The Sound, Two Time. They're all up there. It's a little relaxed too, but it's a good beat. It came out at the end of summer, and I wish it came out in the beginning of summer because it was a good like chill song. So here comes the first artsy fartsy song. It's called How to Draw / Petrichor. Let's Google how to say this. Petrichor, I think. And it means a pleasant smell that frequently accompanies the first rain after a long period of warm, dry weather. That is the most artsy fartsy thing I think I've ever heard in my life. I didn't know that there was a word for that. So How to Draw is just kind of like a very chill, almost lullaby-ish sounding song, but it's like 4 minutes long. But I said that in this video I was gonna sit here and listen to every song, because I don't think I've ever listened to this all the way through. So I'm gonna pause. Okay, I'll be back. Wait, there's bass now. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so we got through, I think, the How to Draw phase, which is really good, but I think it's a little too long. It's about almost 3 minutes in of the like 5-minute song. But I think we started Patriarcher because, yeah, the first part he even says how to draw in it. So I'm kind of confused as to why this is called Patriarcher. petrichor or whatever, because we said that it means the smell after rain. But like this song is very upbeat. It kind of reminds me of, if any of you guys watch the show Skins UK, that's one of my favorite shows. I don't know why, but it is. But it kind of reminds me a little bit of like that British EDM type music. Does that make sense? Okay, it's calmed down a little bit now. I still got 2 minutes, so I'll be back. Alright, so we finished it. It ended up kind of going slower again, but yeah, I don't know if I would give that one another listen though. Just being honest here. So next is Love It If We Made It, which I'm pretty sure was their second single, which still was like, I was like, man, if this is the direction they're going, because it's very like, it's in your face, but like in the singing part, because he literally screams. He just kind of like says all these things. It's very poetic. I don't know anything about poetry, but it's like, it's kind of like whenever each line is just short but powerful. Does that make sense? But it took me to watching the Genius, you know, lyric breakdown videos of this song to understand it. And now I appreciate it way more. He like talks about modernity. I don't even know if that's a real word. I'm assuming he just means modern times failing us. The album is pretty cool because it's obviously Matty is super liberal, but at the same time he's like, fuck technology, like it's ruining all of us. The next one is Be My Mistake, which is a slow song, which that was like another problem. It's just every song that was new, like not a single, was either slow or, like we said, like artsy. It's just like an acoustic ballad, which is really cool if you want to hear like Matty's voice. He does put filters over his voice sometimes for like effect for the song, like to enhance the song, but it's just, it's really slow. So Be My Mistake, I started reading the lyrics because I was getting a little bored. It's basically just what it sounds like. He drank too much. He called a girl. Be his mistake. Wow, classic romance. Oh, next is Sincerity is Scary, which was, I think it was the third single. And again, it took a while. It was different though. It was different than the first two, but it took a while to get used to, but I really like it. It's probably one of my favorites. It has that little jazz kick to it, which I kind of missed from, I think their first album, Self-Titled, like always had like some jazz in it every so often. It's kind of weird jazz, but it grows on you. As for the meaning of it, I really don't know. I mean, I've tried to learn the lyrics a bunch, but there are some like ones that stand out, like you lack substance when you say something like, oh what a shame, just because the oh what a shame is like his thing. Like I'm pretty sure I have a picture of him that I took at my first concert of them with that like on his guitar. This next one's my jam. Okay, I gotta pause it because I actually want to listen to it, but this song was the only bop that like was not a single, and it's called I Like America and America Likes Me, and it's about gun control, which everyone has their own right to their own opinion, but I just really like this song. And it's kind of weird because it's like, what does a British guy have? Why does he have an opinion on America and guns? It's interesting, and my favorite lyric of the album is in this song, and it's kids don't want rifles, they want Supreme, which I just love because it is true. Like kids want Supreme more than they want guns, and for some reason that like bothers us. I'm not going to talk about my gun stance on this channel, but let's just say I went to Kent State, I went to school with Gun Girl, and we weren't friends. So, that's another good line. Okay, another line is, will this help me lay down? Which I think is funny because if you guys know Post Malone, the first song on his album is Paranoid, which is talking about, okay, let me look at the lyrics because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so in Paranoid, there's a line that says, can't trust a soul like I'm Snowden, right by the bed, keep it loaded. Lord have mercy if they broke in, I don't ever sleep, yeah, I'm wide awake. Basically, he's talking about like, as we know, Post Malone is very pro-gun, and he talks about keeping a gun next to his bed because he's scared at night. But Matty's kind of questioning like, oh, will this actually help me like sleep at night? Like, will this make all my paranoia go away, this weapon? I don't know, I just think it's an interesting question that is proposed. But apparently this song I read on Genius Lyrics, great source, about this song being like a dedication almost to like the SoundCloud like rapper era or something. Just I feel like I see that just because it's a very like beat drop heavy like song. That didn't make sense because like he also does reference Lil Peep in a previous song on the album, so I know that like he knows that SoundCloud rap exists, and he, I don't want to say likes it, but like understands the power of it. But anyways, that one is a great song. If I was gonna recommend you to listen to any song, it would be that one. This next song, it's called The Man Who Married a Robot / Love Theme. It's another artsy fartsy one. And not only is it just like a piano, but it's like a male Siri talking. This is the lyrics for it. It's like a novel. Okay, I'm gonna read it while I listen. Okay, so basically it's like, oh, this guy was lonely and then he made a friend who was the internet, aka his cell phone. And then at the end, he's like, oh, he shared everything with the internet and then he died in a lonely house. And it was just like, oh, he's lonely, lonely, lonely. And then the last line is, you can go on his Facebook, which that is pretty powerful, because something that's always creeped me out is that people's like internet accounts live on whenever they don't. I don't know, that is kind of freaky, but the rest of it is kind of just really dramatic because I'm very pro technology. I understand how it can ruin some people, but like I really don't think that it's as bad as we're making it out to be. It's cute, but I would definitely read it while you're listening because it's very fast, because it's like Siri. They don't understand like sentences. This next one's called Inside Your Mind. It's a slow song, but it's one of my favorite slow songs. It has a good like chord structure. I like Maddie's voice in it. It has a little annoying guitar riff though, but it's not very long. Like literally the lyrics just take up one chunk of my screen. All right, the next one is like a bop. It's called It's Not Living If It's Not With You. It's like an 80s jam. And the music video is really good for this one. It'll be linked below. Okay, this next one's called Surrounded by Heads and Bodies. Yeah, this was it's a slow song, but it's an acoustic one. So it's like Maddie and a guitar, which I'm not saying you have to limit only one per album, but like you could have. Oh my gosh, and it's literally only 3 verses. It's even shorter than Inside Your Mind, but it's still like a full song. Okay, the next one is called Mine. Got a weird flute in the beginning. It's a slow song, shocker. See, that I'm telling you, like there's too many slow songs, but this is like a cute like piano jazz like song that you would play like on like a boat or something. I don't know, I think it's because it's making me think of that Parent Trap scene. It really is, you know, whenever the mom and the dad go on the boat and they rekindle their love. Yeah, that's what the song is. I see it now. I can't unhear it now. The next one's called I Couldn't Be More in Love. You guys guessed it. It's slow, but it's better. This one is like, it's like 80s soft slow. Like it got that organ in it. He's got those punchy lines. Yeah, I would listen to this one more. I think I'm gonna add this one to my playlist. All right, okay, we're on the last song now. I'm sorry I kind of blew through those slow songs, but like I'm getting tired and I don't want to fall asleep listening to those slow songs. But the last one's called I Always Want to Die Sometimes, and I love this song, and it's what it sounds like. Everyone thinks about wanting to die, but not everyone actually wants to die. There's a difference, because he explains how wanting to die has kind of become a meme, unfortunately. That's in like the Genius, you know, lyric breakdown video if you ever wanted to watch more about that. But I like this song because it literally sounds like a 90s, early 2000s like slower song. It is slower, but it has a beat to it. Every time I listen to this song, I think of Chad Michael Murray and Hilary Duff and A Cinderella Story, because that was probably like my like go-to 90s, early 2000s movie. It just makes me think of that. Or what's his name from Mean Girls? Aaron Samuels. Yeah, it makes me think of that just like plain blue sweater that he wears, but it makes me think of Chad Michael Murray's blonde hair. I like this song. This one is good, but it has like a 40-second outro at the end. I don't really understand. It's kind of annoying, but I would like to see if they would incorporate it into the live show, which hopefully I'll be going to in April. Oh wait, I can take these out now. I'm not listening to anything anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I can do more videos like this. If you guys want to see me review albums kind of like this that aren't 21 Pilots, let me know, because I was thinking about doing maybe Ariana Grande or Brockhampton, or if anything else you guys are thinking about, let me know, comment down below. Or if you just want me to go back to making 21 Pilots videos, I can do that too. I definitely still have some ideas talking about some theories. Hopefully in the midst of making these type of sit down videos, I will be making some vlog videos, because I feel like when I make my vlogs, I'm just gonna rant for a second. When I vlog, I like to make them a little fancy. I kind of used to try to be like David Dobrik and just make them really quick and fast paced, but now I kind of like putting time and effort and editing into them. So that's why I like these sit down videos, because there's something I can kind of put up while I'm working on those vlogs. Hopefully I do have some vlogs planned out, so be sure to subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Low gang for, nope. Okay guys, bye.